Hey guys, it's Derek with Nerdy Inc. I'm here with Todd Nauck, and we're gonna ask him some questions
Sounds
about
good. Thanks, Derek.
the Comic-Con and everything. So Todd, you just came off of Nightcrawler, Chris
Yes.
Claremont. Could you explain that experience and working with such an X-Men legend?
Oh yeah, well he's definitely a legend for sure, especially to me because when I first started reading comics, it was his Uncanny X-Men that I was reading as a 13-year-old,
Oh, wow.
and Nightcrawler being one of my favorite X-Men. So when Marvel contacted me asking if I was available or interested in drawing a new Nightcrawler series written by Chris Claremont, there was no hesitation there. I said yes right away. And working with Chris has been fantastic. He's, he writes the kind of stories I grew up reading. So doing the Nightcrawler series felt like I was getting to draw a comic that came from the era that I started reading X-Men in, but set in present day. So I had a classic feel to it, and yeah, he's just been fantastic and very complimentary of my work, which means a lot, knowing that he's worked with some of my favorite artists growing up as a kid.
And you can definitely tell in Nightcrawler your passion because the art is fantastic and it works very well with his writing style. So our next question is, do you have any influences or inspirations outside of the comic book realm, such as movies or music or anything such as that?
Yeah, I think as an artist and a comic book artist, we are influenced by just about everything around. So yeah, there are movies like the Star Wars movies. What comic book artist hasn't been inspired by those? But for me, I also some of the music that inspires me is like really fun stuff. Like They Might Be Giants and Aquabats. Their music really just kind of, it's so quirky that it kind of gets me thinking in new ways and trying, coming up with new ideas for characters. I've been inspired by both They Might Be Giants and Aquabat songs to create new characters from their songs, and then just I like Mystery Science Theater. I'm a big Mystery Science Theater fan, and I love the cheesiness of the movies that they would riff on, and and longtime fans of my work know to look for the Mystery Science Theater Easter eggs in my comics. Every full comic I've done, there's at least one Mystery Science Theater Easter egg, whether it's the letters MST or a portion of one of the robots like Tom or Crow. But if you look on any license plate or computer monitor, you're bound to find the MST hidden in that comic. And even Servo City, the city that my creator-owned comic Wild Guard is based in, is named after Tom Servo from Mystery Science Theater. So those are just a few of the things that outside of comics that influence or inspire my creativity.
Oh, awesome. I'll have to go back and read some of them now just to look for them.
Yeah, please do.
So do you have, for our viewers, do you have any hints toward the future projects you're working on, independent projects you're working on?
Right. Yeah, I'm always, noodling on my creator-owned stuff. I got a few ideas that I want to try, Wild Guard stuff or Wild Guard-related spin-off stuff, and some brand new ideas, some non-superhero ideas that I want to try. So I'm looking to, try to get that going at some point. But Marvel keeps me busy. The stuff I can talk about is the covers. I'm doing a lot of covers for Marvel. Did 4 covers just this past week before I came to New York Comic Con. They just announced the Carnage #1 variant I did in the Amazing Spider-Man 3000 or 300 pose for that series of.
That looks awesome, by the way.
My 7th one, my 7th time to draw that pose, that McFarlane pose. So that was a lot of fun. So that's the 7th one that I've drawn for them. The 7th one hasn't been announced yet, but the 6th one is Carnage. And so lots of different covers. And I just started doing some Doctor Who covers for Titan. I did a couple of 10th Doctor covers that'll be solicited here real soon for December and January. And I was talking with them, and I might be doing some more covers for the Doctor Who comics as well.
Awesome.
So, and I'm also talking, and here at the con, a great thing about New York Comic Con is all my editor friends are here, so we've been talking about next steps and both at Marvel and possibly DC. So as soon as I'm allowed to talk about what I'm doing next, it'll be all over my different social media and my website as well.
Awesome, cool. Well, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Derek.
We really appreciate it. Be sure to follow Todd on all his social media. He does sketch retweet contests all the time, so you can win with some of his gorgeous art. And thanks for your time. Have a good con.
My pleasure, man. You too.